Hey guys, what's up? Camel Physics here, and today I'm going to show you something that people seem to have a lot of trouble with, and that is making custom doors. It's a lot simpler than you may think, or it might be harder than you may think. I don't really know what you think it might be. But to start off, what you want to do is make the top half of your door, and then make the bottom half of your door. As you can see, we're starting out simple. We're not going to do a design, so I can help show you it better. After you, actually first, to start off saying, do not make it any more than 16 as it will not fit in that grid. And you do not want it to be very long either. Like see how it's only one block long? That's all you probably want. You might want to do 2 blocks if you have 16 resolution, but you do not want to do any more otherwise. Just leave it at 1 block. However, the other 2 dimensions do not matter. They do have to be equal though. It has to be just as tall as it is wide. However, length I advise keeping it at 1. And of course, I also think you should keep the resolution around 8, 9 or more, as if you get any less than 9 and stuff, it starts to look less and less like a door. So I made this one a 9. And what you want to do after you build the top half is just move it forward. As you can see, it says front right there. And since this is a top view, it's at the very bottom. And after you do that, you want to build. But make sure it's the lowest resolution you can do. As you can see, 9 is the lowest. Because if you do a higher resolution, it won't take up the full block. And after you do that, basically, you just want to hit the semicircle arrow and move it to the side, like I just did. And then that is the first, or that is the top half of the first door. And what you want to do is you want to put them in the crafting table side by side, and you'll get 2-state furniture. But the thing is, you do not want 2-state furniture. You want to put your electric wire in, and then you'll get 2-state connected furniture. Then you take that out. And I'm going to move the top half of the door out of the way just because we don't need it yet. Then, with the bottom half of the door, you do the exact same thing. Move it to the front, make sure it's the lowest resolution, and then build it. Then you go back, move it to the bottom, and then you want to, if you want to keep the design looking right, you want to press the left half semicircle, because this is what you'll have after you listen to what I told you. Everything will be down there. But then you hit the left semicircle, and it's going to be on the right side, but move it across. And that'll keep the design how it should be. Then, after you do that, go to the crafting table. I'm putting all this stuff back. I'm going to throw this out, and I'm going to get a grass block, and I'll show you why in a few seconds. Place the block down, place the top half, then place the bottom half. And there you go. That's how you make the custom door. It's pretty simple. As you can see, it works. As you can walk through it when it's open, but you can't when it's closed. Just like normal doors in real life. Yep, that's a concept. Now, let's show you why you want to put the 1 block down. Because if you just like push it against the side of a block, that's what will happen. And you do not want that, because that's just not going to work. That's all there is to it. So that's the basics. That's my 1 and 2 door. But now let's move on to a little more customized door. This one still doesn't look great, but it looks more customized. This one I went with an 8, and it looked okay. But I still advise trying to keep around the higher numbers. Okay, so of course move it down, build it. Move it down, left semicircle, and then move it to the left. Okay? Then after you do that, once again, put it over here with the electric wire. Because if you don't have the electric wire, the door will not work. Only one half will open. So trust me, you'll want to listen to me. Then of course, you do the bottom half, just the same as the top half. Let's get our block out, because mirror blocks are needed. And then bam, there's your single door. Your single custom door. I put a little mailbox hole in it. I don't really know why. Because there's not mailmans in this game. Or mailmen. And I put a little bit of glass up there, as you can see over there. And yeah, it works, and it looks decent. Of course, I'm sure you can do much better than what I did. And now, the last thing I have to show about doors is double doors. How to make double doors. Honestly, it is also probably much easier than you might think. What you want to do is flip it so that the doorknob is on the right side. Pull it down and then build it. And then once again, flip it so the doorknob's on the left side. And then flip it with the right arrow instead. Therefore, that's what it'll look like from the front. Okay. Once again, put it in here with the wire. And then put that up. And then you come over here. And this one, you don't really have to do as much with it. Okay. Sorry, I messed around a lot just then because I messed up. Then you put that in just like everything else. And then get your block out. Put down the first half. Destroy the second half. And then bam. That's your double door. It works just as simple as that. And of course you can surround it with stuff and it still works. Let's use something different. Let's use brick. And as you can see, it still works. I'll show it in a house real quick. I didn't put a roof on the house, but yeah, it works just like any normal door. And that's all there is to it, guys. And I'm sure if you wanted to, you could make a 3x3 door if you want to get that creative. But for the sake of this tutorial, I am ending it here. If there is anything else about this update, or anything else at all, I really don't care. If it's about furniture, pistons, whatever it may be, if you need help learning how to make something, comment it down below and I will try my best to make a video about it. Because I understand everything about the furniture and pistons, so this update should be a breeze to do a tutorial video about. So if you need some help, just comment down below and I will be more than happy to. And until next time, guys, see you later.